why the hell is the Department of Defense now the Department of War? Well, it actually used to be called the War Office, or the War Department, short for the United States Department of War, back when George Washington established it in 1789. Now, back then, it was primarily in charge of the Army and the Navy, until the Navy then split off roughly 10 years later and got its own cabinet-level department. Now, World War II required a lot of coordination between the different branches of the US military to, of course, properly fight and defend the country. So, after the war, President Harry Truman then signed the National Security Act of 1947 into law, which then merged the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Air Force into one new agency called the National Military Establishment. Now, that name didn't last too long because it was then changed 2 years later to the Department of Defense. Now, fast forward to September of this year, President Trump signed his 200th executive order and rebranded the department back to the Department of War, saying it sounded stronger. Now, people still call it the Department of Defense, though, because big changes like this, well, it needs to normally be approved by Congress, but Trump skipped Congress, so the name actually only acts as a secondary title.